All right, we're going to be beginning our review video for Chapter 3, Section 2, or Section 3.2. And as always, we always start with our learning target for the day. And our learning target for today is to estimate square roots. We're going to estimate square roots. So let's jump right into it. Estimate the value of the square root of 54 to the nearest whole number. Well, I'm just going to try some numbers here. I don't know. Let's try 7 squared. 7 times 7 is 49. That's too small. Let's go up. Let's go 8 squared. 8 squared is 64. That's too big. It's going to be somewhere between 7 and 8. And if I look at it, it's 5 units from there, and it's 10 units from there, so it's closer to 7, so I'm going to estimate it as approximately 7. If I look at 65, the square root of 65, I'm going to do kind of the same thing, but I'm going to say the square root, or rather 8 squared is equal to 64. That's too small. If you try the next biggest number, it's 9 squared, which is 81. There's a long ways below 81, so it's closest to 8, so I'm going to say this one is approximately 8 is the square root of 65. Estimate 41.3 to the nearest whole number. Again, nearest whole number. So if I look at 41.3, well, I'm going to try 6 squared. 6 squared is equal to 36. Too small. Try 7. 7 squared is equal to 49. 49 is too big. So it's somewhere between 6 and 7, and it looks, it's about 5 units from 6, and it's about 8 units to 9, so I'm going to say estimated to the nearest whole number, it's approximately 6. Estimate 19, the square root of 19.2 to the nearest whole number. Well, 19.2, I'm going to try 4. 4 squared is equal to 16. That's too small. 5 squared is equal to 25. That's too big. If I look at the difference here, 16 to 19 is about 3 units. 19 to 25 is about 6 units, so it's closer to 4, so I'm going to say it's approximately 4. Approximately 4. If you invest $100 in a bank for 2 years, after 2 years, your account would be worth $120. The interest rate written as a decimal would be found using the expression, the square root of 120, square root of 120 minus 10, and then divided by 10. So we're asked to estimate the value, or what is the interest rate. Well, I'm going to estimate the value of this. I'm going to say the square root of 120. Well, if I look at the square root of 120, let me think. 10 squared is equal to 100. 11 squared is equal to 121. So it's closer to 11. So I'm going to say it's approximately 11. So I've got 11 approximately minus 10. In the numerator, divided by 10. 11 minus 10 is 1. 1 divided by 10 is 1/10, or 0.1. So I'm going to say the interest rate is about 0.1. If I put it in percent form, of course, that would be 10%. If you invest $100 in a bank for 2 years, and after 2 years your account is worth $150, written as a decimal with the interest rate written as a decimal would be found using the expression, same equation as last time, but they substituted 150. So I need to estimate the square root of 150. Well, if I look at the square root of 150, 12 squared is equal to 144. 13 squared is equal to 169. So it's going to be somewhere between 12 and 13. If I look, it's much closer to 12, so I'm going to use 12 here, and I'm going to say my equation then is 12 minus 10 in the numerator, divided by 10. So 12 minus 10 is 2. 2 divided by 10 would be 2/10, or 0.2, or you could also say 20% interest. All right.